Hello everybody, welcome to another one of my YouTube videos. Today I've got a game view in the Matilda Black Prince, which is the British Tier 5 premium heavy medium tank. We're here on Himmelsdorf Encounter. As you can see from the matchmaker, it's a Tier 5 game. So yeah, on the Encounter on Himmelsdorf I like to fight up on the hill, but as I'm in a Matilda Black Prince, which is slow on level ground, climbing the hill on Himmelsdorf is going to take me a very long time. As you can see from the speedometer, I'm doing 8 kph going up this bit, and as you also saw, the Churchill one went past me, so he's obviously not going to fight the hill, so it'll be me and a pile of mediums and TDs trying to take on, the enemy's heavy tanks. So it should be interesting. Now I get onto the main sort of climb, and I'm still doing 8 kph. I could have sped this bit of the video up, but I wanted to show you the ridiculously slow speed of this tank. It's basically Matilda with a Cromwell turret on the top, with a smaller, quick-firing cannon, and that's really the only thing the Matilda Black Prince has got going for it. It's slow, the armour isn't great, but the cannon is fantastic because it just fires so quickly, and if you can get in close where you don't have to aim so much, you can just basically just mow down targets really quickly, as I'll show you in this battle. Okay, still trying to get to the summit. What normally happens is, because of your slow speed, you try and back up your friends or your team, and by the time you get there, they're all dead, and then you're basically left trying to hold back the entire enemy force. So managed to get up here. There's still a few of our guys still alive. There's a Largo up here and a T-34. Spent a bit too much time aiming there, so start doing what the Matilda Black Prince is good for, especially taking quick snapshots and then rolling back down. Managed to whittle that Largo down really quickly, and he's backed off. Just this T-34 here, and a Matilda further back. It doesn't look like he's coming up. Here's the T-34 again, just misses turret. Pings a shot off my top of my, and again he's got a, he's probably got the fast firing gun as well. But I think I can take him. He's obviously lost almost half his health, so he's a bit wary now of coming out. The score is unfortunately 2-5. The people who went down towards the cap, the lower part of the map, they've all been destroyed. Our Churchill's dead, and the enemy has started capping. The enemy T-14 heavy tank is down there at the by the cap. Decide to push up, and as I do so, the enemy artillery hits me, kills my driver. I've got to repair him because I'm slow enough as it is. Oh, managed to get a lucky bounce there from the T-34. And one of the good things about the Matilda Black Prince, it's very slow, but what that means is when you're moving, you can fire on the move, and it's quite accurate. The gun will generally go where you're sort of aiming it. That Swedish tank destroyer looks like he's keeping back the T-34 quite well, so I decide to see if I can get any shots on the targets lower down. Ground level on Himmelsdorf, but I can't quite see the T-14. There's T-1 heavy. Okay, he looks like he's going to keep moving, so I managed to get a shot into his side. I was hoping that he'd keep moving forwards, but he decides to stop in cover. So the T-14 and the enemy T-1 heavy are both down there by the cap, and I'm up here with this Swedish tank destroyer against M3 Lee, a T-34, and Matilda. So yeah, we've just lost everything down by the cap. So they've got 3 tanks there, the T-14, the T-1 heavy, and the T-67 tank destroyer, and they could just cap it out, and I'd probably really struggle just to make the distance. So meanwhile, the Matilda comes up, and I start unloading into him, angle my tank as much as I can, finish him off really quickly. There's the M3 Lee, and I feel sorry for him, but this is war, so manages to get a bounce, but he just can't get away. The gun on this thing is just ridiculously fast. Get shot in the side there, but RT misses. Finish off T-34. Finish off the RT. That's everything dead on the hill. The score is 12-12. But as you can see from the minimap, the enemy have 3 tanks there on the cap, and if they all decide to go on the cap, they will win. And they've started capping, but there's only 1 tank in the cap at the moment. I assume it's one of the heavies, the T14 or the T1 heavy. The tank I'm most afraid of at the moment is that T67. He's got the speed and he's got the gun. And if I meet him, spot this T1 heavy coming up here, so it can't be him on the cap. I'll back off, hoping they'll come around that corner and I'll be able to get shots into him. I'm now down to 69 health, so 1 shot from that T1 heavy will probably kill me, so I'm going to have to be very careful. Still only 1 person enemy capping at the moment. I'm assuming it's that T14. Oh, no, it's not the T14, because he's been spotted there at G3, so it must be the T67. Okay, here's a T1 heavy. Managed to get around without me spotting him, but he's lining up the artillery, which allows me to get shots into the side of his turret. I've switched to gold ammo because I want to make these shots count. His armour is actually quite tough for this gun to pen normally, so I wanted to make sure there, because I just haven't got any room for error with such low hit points. I've sped the replay up to ×2 speed because it's going to take me forever to get down there. So cap counter is still ticking away. I'm very wary of being sort of ambushed by one of the enemy tanks. Probably I'm not sure if that T14 or that T67 is still in the cap, so I'm just checking every corner, making sure that I'm not going to run into an ambush. Let's bring the replay speed back to normal. Keep making my way towards the cap. Here's the T14. Pick a shot off his turret. Take a shot in return, but with the fast reload on this gun, just take him out. And he managed to hit me, but it only knocked out one of my viewports. So that was very lucky. Now we're heading towards the cap. The score is 14-14. I've got 69 hit points. The cap is up to 74% full, and I'm still trying to get there at 20 kph. It's me against the T67. Hopefully he'll be on low hit points, and he's on 100% health, and he's hiding behind the building. Just see a sliver of his tank poking out, but not quite enough to get a shot in. Counter's up to 85%. Just see a little bit of him. If I can just hit him, I can reset, but no, he pulls back. His 6th sense must have gone off. Now I've just got to get into the cap if I'm going to have any chance, so start moving. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, and I get into the cap. Right, me on 69 hit points against a full strength T67. We've got 6 minutes left. I'm in no rush to go around the corner, so I'm just going to wait and see what he does. Obviously he's not an experienced player, and because an experienced player would have just driven out, taken the shot, lined me up and shot me in the side, but this guy has obviously just bought his T67 and he's never encountered a Matilda Black Prince before. He pokes out, but obviously my gun will fire quicker than his will. I've angled myself as well as I can, but I'm not expecting anything. All he needs to do is just line me up and hit me and shoot me, but he keeps trying to do quick snapshots and not take any damage, which is not the way to do this. Wait for him again and track him and finish him off for a 15-14 finish. So yeah, moral of that story is, if you have a chance to cap it out. That was an ace tanker game in the Matilda Black Prince. Top gun, steel wall, high caliber and defender. Top for damage with 1,884 damage. So yeah, pretty good game.